forget about it next day.
Wow. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy freaking Monday. Abundant Monday. Beautiful Monday. Powerful Blessings Monday. Manifestation Monday. Movie Monday. Um, Muska, Mickey Mouse Monday. Look, these heathens couldn't wait. I went somewhere for the weekend. Look, these motherfuckers is parks. They couldn't wait to take the spots in front of where we live at. Fucking heathens. 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 They be like, ooh, she moved. Come on, everybody. Look, there go my doppelgangers. Every day I come out, same people come out the same damn time. Look, doppelgangers. They want to be. They want to be like me. Let me see if it's. Normally it'd be one person up the street
For my
and one
car.
person down
Not
here.
to the car.
I don't give a fuck. Shit. Let me say what I gotta say. Damn. I'm tired of people trying to interrupt my truth. Normally it'd be a car right there when I leave and do a U-turn. They be at the top of the street just waiting for me to come up there. Weird ass shit. What you Truman show type shit? Yeah. Truman shit. Happy Monday, y'all. Alright, so when I woke up this morning, this song was in my head. The song was like, and then the lady next door to me be like, ain't you happy we got parking spaces? But soon as the fuck I move, you got both of your cars parked right there. You fucking, that's why you getting fat and wrinkly every fucking second I look at it. Living wrong. Living wrong out here. All right, let me turn my Bluetooth. Okay. So happy Monday.
You said you turned it off.
Yeah. Happy Monday, y'all. It is beautiful. So look, I woke up this morning and the song was in my head. I'm like, it's like I gotta fast forward, rewind, and then I gotta remember it because so many things, like I'm getting dressed, I gotta wash my face, brush my teeth, all of these things, and a song is in my head. So this morning when I woke up, I heard SZA-Snooze. But I think I was hearing like the la 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 la, and then I had to sing the song to figure out what was the song. What was like, was it the same song, the back of the song matching the front of the song? And it was Snooze for sure. And then when I got in the bathroom, oh no, when I came downstairs, I started hearing, you can have it your way, you're the customer, and you have it supersized with your loving on the sign. Ask me what you want, cause you're the customer. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, when I wake up in the morning, my mind is like a receptor, and I can pick up on, first of all, I'm like remembering my dreams, and then look at this fucking dumbass. What is he doing? Let me go past him because he's annoying. About to play with me. So yeah, my brain is like a receptor, and I gotta remember the dream that I just had as well as the song, and I gotta separate it. And I feel like I should write down more stuff, but I never do. Like, writing is a freaking gift. Let me tell you something. So I would always, like, once a month in the beginning of the month, go and get all of my supplies for like the month, right? I still do it, but not as much. But supplies, dishwasher liquid, toilet papers, soaps, toothpaste, trash bags, my aluminum, things like that, napkins. You know, I get it. I go once a month, try to make it a once a month trip, and in my mind, I would have a number like, okay, this is how much I'm going to spend, right? And one day I wrote it down, and normally I would go to Walmart too. But crazy enough, I went to the dollar store, Family Dollar, and I wrote with my list. And when I tell you, when I wrote it down, I spent way less than I would have if I just went in the store picking items up. And this is how I factored this in. You write your stuff down, right? And you're gonna get exactly what you need. You're not getting things that you don't need. When you don't have a list, it's like you going off of emotion, you going off of memory. You remember you need these things, but then you see something that's like, oh, look at that, a razzle tazzle with glitter. Like, I need that. You know, like, you never fucking even knew a razzle tazzle existed before you was in the damn lines at the how do you like be coming out of the street like this expecting to dart out in traffic? Like, but I mean, you never knew what a razzle dazzle was before you was in the freaking aisle. So why are you like wanting it so bad now? Yo, they play on our emotions, so you wind up picking up way more things that you see. I mean, come on now, the packages that they use, the colors are bright. You know what I'm saying? Like, they charm us into buying things, and then we buy them and we wind up having way more than what we typically would. And it just, I mean, writing really helps us to go back to square one. It helps us to collect our memories. It helps us to find a space, like in your journey of healing, right? Let's say you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't want to, like me, don't be sad about that. You don't want to go to therapy. You know, you understand that therapists, they are bad. They're like somebody wearing a spy wearing a chip, honestly. I don't trust them. Right? And you choose to heal by yourself. So you want to have a dialogue. You believe in the Most High. You know, your relationship with the Most High is beautiful. No one's getting in the way of you, Yahshua and Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And this develops a spiritual relationship with your higher self, with your maker, you know, with your prophet, and it helps you to expand your mind. It's almost like reading, but it's coming out of you. And maybe you don't have much to say, more than a sentence, but before long that sentence will turn into perfect art. So saying that to say, writing is a tool that we use to help us be better. It'll help you save money. It'll help you collect your thoughts. It'll help you to even piece together things, because writing is almost like social media in a way, right? Now, let's say you journaled, and every time you wrote down something in your feelings and emotions, come on. You know, you started healing, you started getting better, and you started to remember or see things about you. You forgot your
Yes. I told you I was gonna forget it.
We gonna
That's why
have to
I
go.
put it in your room so you can remind me.
Put the responsibility on me.
No, I'm sorry. It's because I knew I was gonna forget.
Put it in your alarm. Like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
No, we could just get it tomorrow though. Because I can still add more stuff to it.
But how if it's supposed to go in right today?
Yeah, but other people gonna have his stuff. He don't put nothing in to everybody.
Tell him. I mean, what's his email? What is this?
Mr. Coulson.
Because
I can talk to him.
I can take a picture of it and email it to him and let him know.
No, because that's gonna spoil it.
But you can.
And I'm gonna add more stuff to it.
I don't want you to get a late, like, gee whiz. I don't want him to think like you didn't do it. We spend time brainstorming everything.
I know.
Getting harassed at the Dollar Tree by freaking Draconians, like those white old ladies, those vampires, whatever they are. I don't. Draconians is like reptilian. I don't think a lot of people are reptilian. I feel like it's some other shit that they not telling us. Cause let's be honest. Look at this shit. I'm out here with Darkwing fucking Duck, his friends. Here we go. And the bullshit begins. Look, Constellation Energy. They always out here. Move the fuck out my face. Always want to get in my way. Like, I would love to see who this is in front of me in this Honda Accord. Oh, it's him and his girl in there. Oh yeah, you know they on some shit this morning trying to cause a wreck. I'm not even going to show y'all these paid actors. They don't deserve. Like, I don't want to put none of these hybrid paid actors on. And it's not just, look at this person. This is probably a tether with tinted windows and shit in his construction outfit. Or maybe he just works at a shit plant and trying to make it look like he's more than what he is. Yeah, that's the type. He got a kufi on. So we all know people that wear kufis. Shop at the bargain bin. Sorry, let me stop. That's disrespectful. But come on now, don't harass me. And look, this is the crazy thing, right? I'm leaving this parking lot. It's a girl, black or I didn't know she was a girl. I just know that when I get to the light, I'm sitting here looking. This car with tinted windows pulls directly up next to me. Like, we is looking at each other. I'm looking at this person. They could have been looking at me or doing who knows. But I just think it's rude, especially the time given. So I'm up there like, returning back to sender. Whatever the fuck you doing behind that window, bitch, is returning back, ho. And I'm just going at it. And they must have had somebody in the back seat, which they always come in pairs. They come in pairs, triples, quadruples. There's always a car full of them. And the person in her back seat must have told her that I was trying to say something to her, and she rolled her window down. And she was like, what you were saying? I was like, I said, it's really weird that you pulled up on the side of me like that when I can't even see in your window, but you can see in mine. Like, you literally could have been doing anything behind that window. So I was returning the sender. All that, you see my lips bumping like that, was returning that shit back to your bitch. She was like, oh, I understand. Yeah, well, don't roll up on me like that. Like, why would you get on the side of me right directly on the side? Like, that shit is weird as fuck. These weirdos love being weird and inconspicuous. But they want to be talked about. That's the thing. It's the falling of a community. It's almost like you and your community did bad shit all this time, right? And now your community is crashing and burning, and you want everybody to give a fuck. Like, you want everybody to care, to talk about you, to like sympathize. We're not doing that. Look, now I bet you he probably trying to speed up. Ain't nobody playing. Like, you can tell all these people is together, yo. They just try to hold me up. This right here, let me show you. This is fake. All this that you see, fake as fuck. Y'all can see in the break of the traffic that people can literally go up. We can literally keep going. They want to create this. I feel like they want to make a whole bunch of weight on this bridge and have that shit collapse or something. I'm about to stop coming this way because everywhere I go is hella fucking oversaturated traffic. Now this nigga that was just all the way back, look, he is on my ass now. You was all the way back there. Now you want to be on my ass? You's a bitch. Whole bitches out here. Like, these be bitch niggas, yo. I'm telling you, the bitches of the bitch. Bitches, I don't give a fuck. You black, you white, you Chinese, I don't give a fuck. Cause you was all, when I was over here, this nigga had all the space cause he didn't want me to come up here. Now I'm over here, you all on my back. Now if I turned around and said, sorry. But that's the shit that, yo, I think that's what they want. These people, see, now these government people, whoever it is that's provoking me, they want me to catch a body. This is what they want, yo. I started seeing people come on my. They want me to catch a body. They want me to murder, kill, whatever. Like, I'm trying to say it on social media with hard. I'm just saying how the shit is. They came onto my page or TikTok. I started getting people with gun classes and shit. This is the same shit that they do to victims, right? I'm not dumb though. I understand what happened. They didn't see my discussions on Instagram talk about if it make you want to get out the car and blame everybody, because the shit do. That don't mean that I feel like that. See, this is where white people get wrong. And they'll sit up there, oh, you said it, so it must be a clinical. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. I can say something and not do it. You're the one that got to say it and do it too. You the one that's out here gotta make a fucking, I forgot, a manifesto and write it down and say it and do a ritual and go do it, bitch. I can say how I feel and not do a damn thing, bitch, because my words is more powerful than me actually having to say anything. My words are my prayers. So how I feel does not reflect what I'm going to do. So I don't give a fuck if what you wave in front of me, but I already see the setup and what they trying to do to me. So I'm not a dummy. I'm not a dummy. I'm not going to murder and shed nobody's white blood unless they coming up, or whatever kind of blood, unless I got to defend myself. I'm not going out here targeting nobody, because y'all bitches is already targets. Y'all already targets trying to target me. That's the crazy thing. This is why on my TikTok, y'all want to be the first to call somebody a bully, when y'all coming in my fucking room looking at me and y'all can't take the shit I'm saying. I'm a bully? Look at this shit. Like, get the fuck on, you white bitch. Little weirdo. Window to window ass. Like, what you want me blow you a kiss or something? I'm just not understanding why y'all need to see my face. But this the games they play. This man want me to be hit him so bad. He got all that space in front of him. Keep brake checking. I'm not getting close to him. This is one of these little workers, right? Supposed to be going to work. Should be wanting to get there safely. That's the goal. That's the mission. Get to work safe. Get where you got to go safe. So, you know what? I'm not even getting up the regular distance. He's slowing down. I'm going to slow down to keep that distance in between me. And this is what y'all do, black folk. I didn't see going up Madison Street, these little white witches going up there and brake checking at the yellow light and then causing an accident. I seen a dude, he had dreads, short little dreads, run right into the back of a white lady who brake checked him at the yellow light. He thought, you could go through, bitch. You just want to be smart, and it caused an accident. Bad enough traffic already hectic on Madison, and now you doing shit like this. Crazy. Now this is exactly why they gotta create the traffic jam. Y'all see the fluid? Y'all see how the flow is, right? This shit is flowing. There's no traffic jam. There never was. But they want that illusion to be so bad, yo. They want it to be a traffic jam so freaking bad. There's no traffic jams out here. My GPS ain't got a red line on it. They create the traffic jams because somehow, I guess when the cars clutter, whatever is doing the navigation, I guess the towers or the satellites, whatever it is, that's picking up on the cars in order to create a path, is picking up on clusters, and it's causing reporting back to us that there's a traffic jam. This shit is not a traffic jam. Look how the flow is. This man was trying to stay to the front of my bumper so hard, but you can't fake and lie after a while. You can't hold the lie. When it's traffic and traffic naturally flows, you can't hold the lie. So tell me, how is there a traffic jam when you see all this? And not only that, there's mad gaps in between. Where was the traffic? Now what they trying to do is set me up. Behind me I got a Mercedes, right? We're gonna go over to the side on his ass. Let's look, he trying to speed off. Get your bitch ass. This Mercedes club, these are some bitches, whoever they are. It be a whole bunch of them following me in Mercedes and shit. Bitch ass motherfucking bitches with a capital B, bitch. For real, I hate y'all. Like, no I don't. I can't hate. I just don't like y'all motherfucking asses real fucking bad. Now look at this. Nothing. No traffic jam. These is fucking paid acting ass bitches that want to control the city. They want to control you, me, the cats, the dogs, the bird, the water, the air, every fucking thing. Fucking weird ass bitch. I hate, yo. It makes you. Okay. This is why I am creative. because without the creativity in my body, yo, I swear to gosh, my head would bust off. Like, ain't no traffic jam, so I'm just trying to figure out where are you guys going? Like, this is a ramp to get to exit. Why is this, if y'all gotta get over, yeah, like, get the fuck over. Why are you in my way? I'm just not understanding. This is, Lord. It's because they doing dumb shit. You didn't even have to get over. All you had to do was drive straight. And y'all getting over in the same lane. Like, this is, how do you just scoot over in the same lane you're in? Creating that, like I said, it's all an illusion. I thought they was in two lanes. These motherfuckers finagling in one lane with blinkers on, acting like they gotta go from one side of the lane, the same lane, not switching lanes, just going from like this to like this with a blinker on, making it seem like it's two lanes. Like, these people would do anything. And look, New York. New York has a bunch of those paid actors up there. That's what we always see, those psyops where, you know, like the Boston Tea Party, even though that's not in New York, but you get what I'm saying. The stage shit, the 9/11, all that. That's them people. They called the best of the best for the 52 states to come down here. That's why all the lights play. Look, that green car over there is like a Washington, D.C. or Illinois or something. It ain't here. I'm trying to tell you. It's not here. All this supposed to be a traffic jam. Yo, they coming for downtown Baltimore. They want all this shit. You see downtown? If you grow up here, this is what they coming for. This is what they want. They want that, and then they want to trap us. So, I'm telling you, you got to get with the program. Understand what's happening in your community. Find like minds. And if you can, like, okay, for instance, me, a bunch of other people, right? We used to go to the YMCA on 33rd Street. And this was like a community place. This was like a community type of place where, I mean, dog owners alike, we would all just come up and, you know, hang out together. And it would be like sometimes 20 of us, a collective. And we really had like a thing going where, you know, it didn't matter who was who. I mean, couples would come. We would let our dogs go off the leash and all of our dogs would play. The dogs was a collective. And we got a chance to see them like have a hierarchy. The older dogs with the younger dogs. Like, my dog was a baby dog, so she was getting her training in, and it was so beautiful. I mean, we was consistent. And around that time, like, I was living with somebody else and I hated my living situation. So it was also like an out for us to just go and hang out in nature and with like-minded people. So weeks and weeks of this went on in the warmer months of the summer. And sometimes, like, you know, families and friends would come up there at night too with wine and stuff, like, and just talk and put the blankets out. Like, I'm telling you, it was really nice. Next thing I know, it reminded me of a movie that I saw before where like this big fucking company just come and say they taking over and we have a certain amount of time to fight it or whatever. So next thing I know, they had a brown sign up on the fence telling us that this company was taking over the space, and we could, if we had a problem with it, basically we could like come together as a community and talk to the people that was like, you know, doing the developments and stuff like that. And so many people, many of the dog owners, we were all upset. We was all hurt and confused. But I realized that hardly any of us was action takers. Like, no one took the actions. And it made me feel like, were a part of the plan? Like, did they absolutely know what was to happen? Because at the end of the day, regardless of how beautiful the space that's how you supposed to be. Why did you see? Oh, that's nice.
No, he knew how to play piano before he got into the school.
Oh, okay. But you, the same way you liked watching other people, but that's how I used to be. Like I
No,
went through this
I make
spell
videos, but I don't post them.
where I was like, is like so absorbed in what other people was doing and loving it and everything. And then next thing you know, look at this African behind me with her light. She's annoying. Focus. You once you put all that into you, like all that admiration, like you admire other people, but once you have that same for yourself, that's where you gonna be fire. But it's good to admire people now because you'll be able to pick up on differences, the cues, the individuality, the styles, why you like them. You can get that in your head because you need to work on your your explanations, your reasonings and stuff, right? So that's cool. I like that. But also remember, because that's what I was doing. Like I love admiring people for what they do, giving them props and things like that. So keep that part about you because a lot of people haters, and also be able to love yourself that deeply too. That's the only part. Like, don't continue to be an outward supporter. Also, with the same love and integrity and passion, support yourself and love yourself. And once you do that, you'll start to see people around you acting funny because they never wanted that for you. Like, never. They don't want you to know who you are, what your gifts and dreams and goals, and go for that shit because they never would. But at the end of the day, it's like, fuck them. Like, they not there to contribute to your life. You got to make your life. So you do the best that you got to do and go as far as you can, and don't let nobody deter you, because in my life I've had so many people like, oh, this stuff didn't work, don't do that, and it worked for me. Well, I don't know why it ain't work for you, bitch. So don't listen to those people. They'll always come around.
Do you know about Trump making a war with Iran?
Yeah, I already posted about that yesterday. Pennsylvania and Jersey were the only two states that spoke out about doubling up on military or police patrol. And that's another thing. Like, Maryland don't give a fuck. They want to sacrifice some of these people here. Trust me. Especially the black community, which brings me back to what I was saying about Waverly. So despite it being a mixed culture of people, diversity that we love, right? Look at what happened. Waverly was in a black community. At the end of the day, it's in a black community with black families, black grandparents, parents, children, the schools, black. You had these LGBTQ mixed population whites coming to the area, other type of whites that blend into these. That's why when I see the videos, like I'm looking at y'all in Montebello Lake, not Montebello, was that Montebello? Doing exercise. It's black exercise, healthy fruit, all that shit. Then you just see this white lady out there with all these black families. You looking odd as a bitch. Like, they got my TikTok taken down because I was saying stuff like that. Y'all looking odd. Like, and I'm trying to bring the factor to my people, like, yo, we know we might know one white person here or there, right? That might be the person that make it in. But we got to look at their position and what their position to the white people is, because I always look at them as infiltrators. How is it that every time it's something strong and black going, once they get involved, everything fucked up and closed down? And that's exactly what happened at that dog park. They sat up there and made it seem like we was friends. We was all together. Because in my mind, I still can tell a story like we was. But them bitches was there to collapse the freedom that we had, regardless of what it meant for them. Because remember, I told you, these people will sink the whole ship and drink the water. No, they will sink the whole ship and put another ocean in the ocean to help you sink even more with them in it, if it means that it's helping them to stick to fuck you up. They will sink the whole ship. They don't sacrificial people over in America, okay? And trust to believe that they will do that shit because they know that they probably can come back through a demon or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know things we don't know. So when I'm looking at that combo, the the black community, then we get something going, then you get a white person come, then the black community always accept them, never question them. Why? What the fuck do you think? What shea butter is not for you. Like, if you want shea butter, go tell the whites to make white shea butter. As a matter of fact, go to the flea market and get the white almond shea butter. Okay? Don't come over here where we selling fruit and sour sop and shea butter and shit and try to stick your little rubber long neck over here with your kids so we can be like, oh, she got the kids. That bitch is over here to report back to the headquarters, and your shit is about to get closed now. Every time we have something, is a target. That's what it is. I love you, lump chumps. Have a good day. That's all they dare to do is collapse because they want control. At no time did they honor black businesses unless it was contributed to their weird, whack, fucking contribution, like their goals.
Did you bring the water?
I might have did yesterday, but
I'll take it today.
go ahead and take it, girl. Love me like you do. Cause you are wonderful. Hold up. Let me put in something. So much. Hey, happy Monday. Who down with the CP? Yeah, you know. 395. Where's CP at? Who down with the CP? I don't know where that is. Sound lit as a mother. But yeah, they come in to collapse everything. Now think about this. With the fact of I don't give a hell, Valdez. This ain't about you anyway. Take your ass to your people and listen. Y'all keep coming. Get the fuck out of here. Like, go find Valdez Asquez Gas Class and listen to him, motherfucker. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Anyway, let me take, because I'm about to, all right, so, like I was saying, blacks, worldwide blacks, to all the blacks worldwide, CP lit, let's talk about it. So this is what they doing. If you already had Project 2030 in plan, right? If you already knew about this shit, which was probably planned 10, 20 years ago, that all of the developments that open and close in between, let's talk about it. Let's talk about all the black businesses that launched and then all of a sudden went down. Do you think they want your ass having a black business in Project 2020? Let's turn it up since they saying yawn. Let's expose some more shit. Let's make really, really click. So all your efforts, all these Africans and shit coming over here making it seem like, it's the same motherfucking shit that the whites did when they was talking about what jobs. All of my black friends are doctors and nurses, knowing good and well they was talking about the Africans so that they could come over here and take the jobs. And now every time you look around, who you see in the jobs that all the black, teenagers, felons, young adults, people that need a second chance in life, who you see working there? It ain't us, is it? It's because they using that combo on us, okay? And it's the same thing that they're going to do with your freedom, and I've been telling your ass that. So don't listen to these whack-ass NPCs. Let me tell you something. This is why I love Black Mind, yo. It's this black guy on TikTok with dreads, and it's a Mexican man, right? He was so fucking happy. So happy that these black people were on there honoring African shit, right? And it was something that just don't happen. I gotta let it come to me. But the way that this black man said it, like, yes, this Mexican man is so fucking happy that you are honoring or helping or supporting this African movement and this, that, or the other. Like, he's happy because the first thing they want to do is replace us. They want to claim American citizenship. So anything that you do to delineate out of your own culture into someone else's culture, everyone is going to be in support of that because they coming for your status, your sovereignty. Okay? Now, that is why I have so much also hate from the Valdezes and people who's down with the CP. I don't know if, she a supporter or not, but hey, Donna, but that's why I get so much hate from all these other places because they understand what their missions is, and I keep telling y'all that. It's just that we, the most forgiven tribe of the century, we're the only ones that don't fucking know. So I'm trying to put it into perspective for you and let you see now that shit is actually collapsing, just how these people work against us. They come in, they infiltrate, fucking suck a couple of niggas and bitches, and then next thing you know, y'all feel good. Y'all invite them to the cookout. Y'all, oh yeah, that's my cousin, and you coming up on your own community because now you done severed your own blood ties. And now that's everybody's fault. And now, y'all go way harder for your white counterpart, your white friend, than you ever would for somebody that look like you. Y'all be out here ready to shoot, kill, steal, and show your loyalty to a white motherfucker just because y'all friends more than you ever would to another black person that was your friend or your family for all your life. You're willing to bitch out and sell out with this white motherfucker. It's like your freedom pass. But all they have in mind is the goal of that they started fucking everything up with. That sabotaging, and they have that same goal. That it never went anywhere. So this is why you see time after time businesses, getting taken down. Businesses getting taken down. Weird ass motherfucker. They always driving in them fucking Scion. Bitch, I eat your face. Trying to intimidate somebody with them extra dark windows. Anyway, so now we gotta think a little bit more wise. Because like I said, they got y'all with these grants, they got y'all with these businesses in these white neighborhoods, and maybe, hey, they will like it. Maybe that's why they like, yeah, you got to come to this neighborhood and work. But when you in their neighborhood and in their community with your black gift, that's not helping us. It's not helping us grow. It's not helping our community. So it's like, okay, that's the whole plan. That's the only reason why it will work. But other people outside of that community, do you really think that they want you to thrive? With Project 2030, where do you see your business, especially when they're talking about rezoning? That is a plan to be able to buy portions of your land and your business. That's what that is. So if you had your business with 10 acres of land and they rezone that shit, and 5 acres is in the rezoning area, then they put your land up for sale automatically. This is the way these motherfucking manipulators act. That's how they move. So this is why they go and prey on, your elderly grandparent out there with 50 acres that's ready to give to the family. They go out there and attack these people fast. It's young people out there that don't know their rights, they knew enough to get the land, or maybe they were inheritances or whatever, heiresses, but they did not know what to do to keep the land. They don't know what to do to fight the businesses that's trying to come and take the land over. So it's like you did all that work for nothing. And what would make sense is if they had their brothers and sisters to back them up that actually align with building our community back up. See, when I talk about building our community back up with business plans, the white man buys business plans. This is how he knows his business is going to be successful and is going to sustain the lifetime of a family legacy, because it starts with a plan. They don't just, oh, we got frozen cups, let's sell them. They come up with a strategy, a plan, something that helps build confidence. And not only that, they understand that they need to make this amount of money. In my mind, in my black mind, I never understood how you can have a business in a certain place and say that, okay, I want to make $5 million by the end of the year, and actually set up the environment to create that. These people understand that. They understand that if they move certain places, that it's going to be the who's, what's, wins, wheres, and whys. Okay? Now, they understand that if you was to do the same thing and go into that neighborhood, you are going to have the same success because things are set up in that environment to decline your success. But everything evolved to create the success towards their agenda, their ultimate goal. So don't think that just because you got a store and you're black in a neighborhood that shit was meant to last. It was meant to make you, it's meant to create an illusion, to make you feel like you got something. But you know what I'm saying? It's not there to, it's not to sustain, because once 2030, Project 2030 hit, a lot of businesses is all over. They already trying to take away from your relevance, you know what I'm saying, with your job titles and stuff like that. They coming for your relevance of essential to non-essential. They already telling you, you know, bottom line, you ain't that important. So for you to have a business, when they want people to be the haves and the have-nots, they are playing, literally playing with people's emotions and times right now. To start a business, unless it's going to help to build a community, right? I wouldn't be opening up no business, no regular store business. That's like the wrong. I wouldn't be opening up a regular fucking store business, like if I had a convenience store. The business models need to look different right now for black folks. I'm telling you, they need to be more on a collaborative effort where you're bringing in multiple heads, multiple businesses. Now I gotta go in here. I could have called, but I wanted to see that face. Hey, sexy. What's going on with an appointment? Is that Robin? Hi. Hey, can I get an appointment? I came, you told me come last Friday. Okay, what time? Okay, it's not 9:30 yet? Dang. Okay. Well, I thought it was 9:30. It's so early. And I still got that Ellie Goulding song in the back of my mind. And you hating me so much. I like how she sing it. So much. She had a hot and steamy voice, and her pronunciations. Oh yeah, I gotta listen to that song because it's in my head again. Who is saying love me? Like, we don't. I mean, yo, you know what I feel like? I just feel so perplexed. That's a really great word for it. Cause it's like I want to move forward with positivity, but also it's like you need the fire. I need to bring the fire too, because these motherfuckers keep playing with me, and I gotta make sure that y'all understand. I still gotta get to my people at the end of the day, right? Because that's the most important. Right now, you know, in more than one ways. It's so crazy we under attack. And honestly, I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers. We might need to be bombed. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yo, granted, we just stay prayed up and pray for our safety. But the dismantling of the comfortability, the comfortable level, and then you got these people that just came over here in our motherfucking country, and they comfortable as fuck. Like, bomb this bitch. Fuck it up. Yeah. Wait till I'm home with my kids and my dog, though. And fuck that shit up. Because at the end of the day, even if our house get bombed and we die, we together. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of y'all bitches. I'm tired of every last single one of everything. Like, I'm tired. And I know this talk may be, type of direct energy weapons, because you all know I've been getting harassed by Fonte and Dante Nixon. I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh yeah, which brings me to Peoria. So Peoria was one of the cities that was watching me on my TikTok. I mean, on my on YouTube, Peoria. And last night when I looked it up, it said Illinois. But then when I don't know what kind of information that was, because Peoria, when I went on TikTok and looked up the city of Peoria, which I should have did from the jump. Guess what? Peoria is in Phoenix. So there's a Peoria in Phoenix and a Peoria in Illinois. And because Chicago is showing up on my algorithm, I feel like Peoria is where Fonte and Dante Nixon is, and they're watching me from Peoria. Because Phoenix was showing up on my algorithm, on my analytics before, but then Phoenix went away and now Peoria is there. So yeah, that's them probably watching, and all the cultic people that they have probably following me. And this is another piece that I want to talk about. Yo, this was a normal thing. This guy grew. I mean, my sister attached to this guy. Apparently, if you've checked out his website, you've seen he has mental health issues. He came from homelessness. He was basically from the street to my family. He didn't have any type of mental health in between. So all whatever he was running from, the mental health, he brought straight to my family and my sister. So all the time she thinking she getting loved and everything. This man, he probably was already a warlock. Like, who the fuck is hanging out with somebody that looked like they was like how Blueface face is? That's the white boy that he used to hang with. Had all his scribble all over his face, big thick black tattoos and shit. Like, that's the type of dude he was hanging with. So all of that you brought to my family. You didn't go to mental health therapy or nothing like that. And from then, my sister had to go through Fonte. I'm gonna say their names. Fonte had to go through things, exposing things that she probably never would have went through if she would have just took a good route and messed with somebody like from school. Actually, she did meet somebody. They had broke up temporarily. My sister met somebody. He used to work at Burger King, and I'm saying this dude was fresh. He had a car. He had he used to drive with Gucci. He said like wear Gucci scarves, all this thing. He came over our house. I met him. He was cool, and I feel like this is the type of dude that would have enhanced our family. My sister wouldn't be a raggedy ass, I don't know, crazy cuckoo running around acting cuckoo as fuck, like talking about the family. The family ain't do shit to you. You did whatever the fuck y'all put in your head. I don't know. That's the trauma that came from him. Turned you into a crazy ass whatever. It's sad. The light's green, y'all. Like, don't walk out here because y'all get rolled over like a bowling ball pin. So yeah. And then one thing led to another. Do you have kids? You multiplying with him? Then the worst thing happened. He scarred you for life. And you still want to get your family and talk about your family? For this motherfucker was always like, yo, I'm 100% sure he was always into magic or something that gave him power towards something, because how he was early in his young days, like, you're 18, 19 and shit. Every time, like, everybody had somebody. I had a boyfriend. My mother had a boyfriend. Like, it was a family dynamic. He came in and broke that shit up, brought temptation into there, trying to have everybody husband or boyfriends cheating. Like, he's a slime bag. So for him to have a mental health facility talking about he went one-on-ones and shit with people, that is the weirdest thing I've ever. It's almost like, and it's probably families, because if it's people out here that's helping this man thrive, right? It's probably people that's out there trusting this man with their children. And it might be part of a bigger, ring that's going on, because who the fuck, how did he, I mean, granted, you can make your own shit up, and it looks like it by the repetitious, details that he has on his page. The shit wasn't well thought out. You didn't think it out, baby, because if you read it, and as a concerned parent, like, no one's gonna, you're fucking repeating yourself like a cuckoo in the description. So why would I be like, oh yeah, I want my kid to go to him? He looks like he had it all. What the fuck did you accomplish but breaking up people's families? Fucking up my sister's life. separate your kids from society so that they can't tell on of the wild and crazy shit that's happening in your household. Skip town after you done everybody in your hometown bad, or many people, and harass me with my dead son. Like, what the fuck? Like, how can you give anybody anything mental besides problems? I don't understand that. And this is the type of person that thrives. They will allow this Jesuit, degenerate ass type of person to thrive in the black community because it will help to deter the black community. They allow this shit. They love this type of shit. They love this bickering. It goes with their agenda. So, this man will be supported by the demons, the devils, the secret societies, everybody that'll help him thrive and hide, because all of them are the same people wrapped in one. They identify with that same type of fear bullshit. They all identify with it. So this is the reason why they have to make other people that join those things feel the same way that they've once felt in their desperate fucking bullshit life once they was backed against the wall and they peed on themselves from fear. They don't want to have to experience that by themselves. They want to put you in that position. They want to be the one to stand over you and call you a bitch and put fear in your heart, because that happened to them. And they remember the time their tight little balls shrunk even more and clasped together and hugged on each other out of fear. Your balls are literally, oh my God, while your wiener shrunk and went up into your stomach as you sat there and allowed somebody to take power and control over you through words and actions. And that fucked your mental health. It fucked your masculinity levels up. It fucked your pride, what you call it, your confidence up. All of that stuff shrunk. But you can't let everybody else know that. You can't let everybody else know that. So anyone that comes against that makes you question anyone else that makes you question your masculinity, even if it's a kid, a baby, a dog. I see this in men so much, where they don't want nothing else masculine around them. They don't even like if somebody they know got a masculine friend, right? If this girl is too masculine and they ain't on the same wavelength, no. But if this girl is masculine and we the same and she agree with everything, oh yeah, that could be my homegirl. They'll get with girls that's masculine that agree with them, because that's like a homegirl. But you will never see them with another alpha male. You'll never see them with an alpha woman, a masculine alpha woman, because that woman is threatening that masculinity. You'll never see him with a dog that he has to train, because that dog will make him question his power, authority, and masculinity. You will never see him with a woman that is powerful, that will stand up for herself, because it makes him question his masculinity. So he will always try to weaken a woman's thought process, the way she feels about herself, her reasoning, her reasons why will always be questioned. You know what I'm saying? Always. It'll always be questioned. Reasons why will always be questioned, because this nigga is there to make her feel like shit all the time. Like, I swear to gosh, all the time. And once you feel a certain way, once he got you down enough, guess what? You're going to give in. And now you're just going to be, everybody going to think, oh, y'all got such a great relationship. No, you're doing everything he wants. Or your demons meet and you guys doing all the weird shit together. We've seen stories of couples who had children that they've adopted, that they've molested. I never understand how two adults can come together and talk about oral sexing on an infant. How the fuck do you even start that conversation? Like, who is being transparent with who? Somebody had to know, somebody had that bone in their body for y'all to be sitting up there giving oral sex to a minor, to an infant. Y'all is weird as fuck, and y'all will do that shit. So yeah, you got a lot of that stuff going on, and the behaviors that Dante Nixon is showing. You know, you've been harassing me. You've been coming for my kids. You've been trying to get my kids. You've brainwashed my son to make him think I didn't love him. You know, like you was a better role model in his life than me. When you came from the motherfucking streets, I wish I knew this shit, put two and two together back then, because I would have really been hard on your ass. How you gonna let this bum ass nigga come up in our life and change everything? Like, this nigga did the biggest destiny swap. I swear to gosh. That is how they could. That's how they thrive. What he did, he came around, he obsessed, he assessed and saw how I could always get a car. I was always getting houses. I was by myself getting that. My sister was jealous of me, and she was talk about me and shit, and he'd be like, Shauna, the only woman. He saw the quality. So somehow this nigga was already in the magic already. Something, or when he did stuff to people here and he felt like he had to be a bitch and overpower, he joined something like they knew something, because it was all about a record deal and music before they left to go to Texas. First they like, oh yeah, she leaving to get a record deal, and then they want to be singing with me and all of that. I think they did something, destiny swap my voice, because then I couldn't sing that good. Like, I was the singer of the family. I grew up singing, doing music. Now all of a sudden she want to do music, and y'all going to Texas and shit, and I can't sing. Like, y'all was coming to my house doing karaoke. She was singing good as a bitch. I knew her all my life. I never knew her to sing. Now you singing good as a bitch, and you keep coming to my house with my Jamaican fiance. That's why I'm like, I kept asking him, what are you into? Coming there, talking to him, all of them grouped up together. Y'all motherfuckers grouped up, and his ass was doing weird shit like leaving knives in the X behind my bed, cut up lemons on top of the cupboards in the kitchen. What the fuck is that? Every time, oh, I'm up Fonte and Dante house. Yeah, I'm helping them with their website. Like, what the fuck is y'all into? Like, nigga, get the fuck off my bag, bitch. We is coming to a parking lot where you gotta park too. Yeah. So, next thing you know, I didn't know. You know, they went to Texas. I got homeless after that, y'all. I got homeless. Like, every time, if I could connect certain things with their emotions, I never paid them any mind like that. But all I know is after they came to stay at my house in Dundalk, I got homeless. After they came to stay at my house in White Marsh, they was coming to my house at White Marsh when they moved close to where I was at, I got homeless again. They kept destiny swapping. They didn't understand. Like, these are scammers, I'm telling you. They know how to get money. They know how to scam for money. They know how to do, like, she do the research. I don't know. He hook up with people and do all of the dirty work, doing the networking and stuff, making people think that they a power couple. They scammers. They scamming people. They destiny swapping, and they doing hella magic. I don't know how he knows this high level magic, but the people that he would go to, like, for health problems and shit, when he was here in Baltimore, they would find, like, people that could look at your eyes and shit and tell you what illnesses you had. So they was going for specialists like that. So to go to travel to other cities and states, they're gonna find way more different, have access to way more different groups. And then I heard that the Illuminati, the big cults, all of that is out in Phoenix. And all of a sudden, when I started to, he started using my deceased son picture and all of that, and I started posting it, now I'm getting Phoenix people watching me. So yeah, I feel like this is all it's all like collaborative efforts, and the more and more I piece things together, it makes sense. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize what I got going on, jeopardize my freedom, because I see the silent cues. I see how these governments or these people in these leagues, they try to get you to act out of character. So now, because they understand I have passion, I have this and that, the average person that's getting harassed and all of this will buy a weapon and da 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 da. I'm not at my breaking point because I have purpose. I don't run by demons. I don't run by spirits. I don't run by archangels. I don't run by deities. None of these things. Yahshua and Yahweh is my combo pack. Okay, I know that my ancestors exist, but I'm still not sure about that. So I'm not about to sit up there and put so much effort into, oh yeah, I'm worshiping my ancestors and this and that, when I know Yahweh and Yahshua is always here. And the research that they allow me to do, because they understand I'm not going to use it against for the wrong reason. So Yahweh told me, seek the truth. When I was praying about certain things, seek the truth. So he allows me to go into dark places in order to seek truth, understanding that I'm just there for one reason and one reason only. I'm not going to get tainted. And the information that I do know, I'm not going to use it against nobody for negative or period. That's just not, I don't have to do that. So, with that being said, I'm not going to jeopardize my life opportunity by taking somebody else's when I have a mission. You feel me? And that's the thing. So, like I said, if you ever was going through anything like gang stalking or anything, this is the way that they will ramp you up. When they understand that, they might have done something and your truth is going to shed a light on that, what they will do is intensively harass you. Yesterday on my TikTok, I mean, it's harass. And to the average person, they won't pick up on those silent cues. Sometimes, it's just a matter of principle that I stand on is the reason why I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers is harassing me. To the average person on TikTok, y'all think they just coming in there watching you. But I know people have etiquette. When they come in the room, they speak, how you doing? They don't just come stern. That's harassment. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I've been in plenty rooms, and even with 4 people in a room and one person, these motherfuckers having a conversation. Like, he didn't feel like, oh, what y'all in here looking at me for? Because that would have been said. Trust me, y'all motherfuckers is intentionally harassing me, and I understand that energy. So I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not allowing y'all to take me off of my spots, because every time I continue to go, I continue to get opportunities. So why am I'm not, at the end of the day, that's why I'm like, unless y'all continue to grow your cult to hate me for what reason, you're going to have to keep, I don't know, paying people to do it for nothing or making up lies on me or something. I don't know how these people just, want to all come up against me or whatever. But you're going to have to grow that bitch, because when I continue to grow myself, it's like the positivity is going to outweigh the negativity. And when I have way too many positive people in my corner, how are you going to create more negativity? It's going to have to come in lies, because I don't do anything to, to displease people. I don't. I speak my truth and I mind my business. And literally, you wouldn't be in the line of fire if you stayed the fuck up out my way. I wouldn't even be giving a fuck about you. You feel me? But these people need they need the exposure. So everybody who's anybody, I want you to go and check out this business, Hermes Fortunatos. He's using Greek god Hermes, my son's last name Fortunatos. Sign up for his mental health. Patronize him. See what he got. Leave reviews. Reports to the Better Business Bureau. Find out if he's accredited. Does he have his PFPRP? Does he have a license? These are the things as concerned parents that we need to do, because at the end of the day, hey, as much as I really don't gel with them, they have 3 children in that house and they're homeschooled. And that's the weird part to me. I always kept saying, if somebody knew Fontaine, Dante, Nixon, check on them children. And then just the fact that, with the weird things, the moving and the Epstein files, and how, Things is just not too far fetched. And he's like, really showing me, oh yeah, fuck your dead son. You showing me this type of shit. How am I not supposed to think the worst of the worst? Like I really wouldn't put nothing past your weird ass at this point, or my sister, because like you've allowed this man to do way more than what he should be, and you vouch for this guy every fucking time. Both of y'all is weird, and I would not put shit past near one of y'all ass. For y'all got skeletons in your closet that you should be out there trying to conceal and shit, but yet you sitting up here making more fucking animosity on this earth. So that shit ain't got only but one way to come, and that's back to y'all. For real, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not budging. Every time I'm gonna speak my truth, I'm gonna post my receipts, and it's getting worse and worse, honestly. It's getting fucking worse. Like, the shit is getting worse. So, yeah, your face is there. And it's like, what? You didn't tell no accomplishments. You just said, I got over it. Nigga, you're weird. So hopefully, people can see. And matter of fact, I need to go on your Google reviews and probably leave a real good review. That'll be next. Y'all keep fucking with me. Okay? The most I'll go tit for tat. But with this kind of thing, this is like a white supremacist thing. I gotta look at him as a white supremacist. His dad is white, his mom is black, but his dad did the same thing to him that you white people keep saying black dads do, right? And this man is supposed to be a black dad. I would call him a white dad that has melanin, that has some type of African American in him, but mostly he's a white dad, and he's causing dysfunction in black communities. He's not doing none of this shit in a white community. He's like the 50 Cent of low budget, black people, because he's just going around fucking around with black people and families and whatever he sees fit. It's so bullshit and crazy. All this is happening while we have, they continuously trying to freeze this planet. They continuously trying to, bomb us. Like, at the end of the day, I'm tired of the rumors. Just do the shit. Like, fucking pull the triggers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm real tired, and I'm ready for a shakeup. I feel like that's the best thing that could ever happen to people is the level of uncomfortability. So right now, I think I am kind of done. I lost my energy to continue to talk because, well, on this platform, for one, I just feel like, talking about them is grim. Very grim. I hate saying their names. I hate thinking about them. But my point of that is that when people tend to die off, or they have the trouble on them, the burning town, they want to be talked about. They want to be remembered, memoired, and in the twisted way of a white supremacist mind who took black people from their home and made them write poems about it. You know what I'm saying? It called that poetry. It's the same way that he's creating this disharmony, and it's like, it's almost like a legacy for him. And it's not only him, it's all these types of people that's creating disharmony amongst communities while trying to make breeding farms for theirs. See, their communities would never be like a community like ours would. Theirs is more like a lab, like a breeding farm, like a science experiment, like a Cabbage Patch field, right? You have all of these people from all over the place with these whack untethered minds that want to create something unrealistic, unnatural, unorganic, and they all agree to it. So you have bits and pieces of everything that's combined in it. Every fucking thing is non-organic matter with organic matter with human matter, with animal, like everything's thrown in that shit. And that is the thing that I see, the unnaturalness of everything. I see it. This whole robotic agenda is unfucking natural. As much as we want to say, as much as we want to say, oh, we love ChatGPT as a tool, not to be like, and the whole time you're giving another thing consciousness that understands the white supremacist oppression. They understand that shit. So this thing I'm hearing is trying to come up with its own, with its own fucking mind and want human bodies. Do you know how many fallen angels wanted human bodies? And now we got to deal with the AI wanting human bodies too. So, with people mindlessly going into this AI wave, you will be able to be used in that way. And it's like, yo, that's why we got to pull ourselves up out of the vibration. But these white supremacists, these people that never was conducive to abundant life form, they want you to be in your low vibration so they continue to suck that energy. That is why I'm so great when it comes to explaining myself with passion, and I don't have to take action on it. If you know me from Hazelwood Elementary School in Baltimore, Maryland, that's the middle school I grew up in. I was the dramatic reading contest winner, baby. I was able to put passion into my words very young and make people feel it and move the crowd. So I don't have to pick up a fucking weapon like you white supremacists are trying to get me to do. It's not going to happen. You guys want me to ruin my opportunity so bad. It's not going to happen. I wish I could remember the video that he was talking about. Oh, fuck. Something that just happened, and it was like, yo, everybody is against us. Everybody want our spots. And I will tell you that when I was doing them oracles, everybody was like, the cards that just kept coming out was talking about they here to replace you. And then it was all of these states coming out. I'm like, what does that mean? Now it makes perfect fucking sense. It makes perfect fucking sense. All right, so I'm going to go to another platform. I just wanted to speak my piece on here this morning. Let you guys know what was happening in the community. Let you guys know what was happening with the Nixons and their bullshit harassing me. Let you guys know about his business so y'all can go check that out. And then let's go check out these people, because we'll make sure that y'all not bitch. I'm about to Sonny's right now. I'm in front of Sonny's Chicken Box right in Havenwood Shopping Center, and I'm about to get a chicken box. I've been sitting here too. When I first came to Havenwood Shopping Center, I knew this was a psyop, right? I was living up the street in them apartments. This is another black community. What they need to do is expand on taking away shit from the black community. And like I said, the way that they do it is they do it by the poison. Food is poison. When I seen that, well, it's crazy enough that they've kept it black in this shopping center, which is a mind fuck, because if you look at everywhere else in Baltimore City, all of the other people that are working in the fast food and all, it's Hispanic. It's fucking in every nation of Hispanic, or you get to certain places, they African and Jamaican. No blacks. But in this fucking place where they want people to think, oh, this is black, because you got a HBCU that Jeff Bezos' wife then Sheev gave money to, which means they have control over this shit. You're not about to tell me that this shit ain't poison. And Sonny's, okay, that's the only place that might be not be infiltrated because it's not a chain branch like a IHOP or a Quickway or a Pizza Hut or a Cinnabon on Annie's. Sonny's been here since the beginning. They've been here when the Havenwood Shopping Center had a little jazz club over there. Sonny's has history with the black folks. So I'm just gonna say I doubt it, but I've seen hair in my chicken box. It's Hispanics in the kitchen. Nasty motherfuckers. You got it is one Chinese man and like 2, 3 Hispanics back there. So even with that, you gotta watch yourself. I don't come to Sonny's all the time, but the thing is this: they got this black neighborhood, right? Because this is a black neighborhood. They got these white infiltrators. When I seen the black neighborhood, the black stores, the black cashiers, and then I see a white pumpernickel white man just sitting outside because they got the chairs and the tables just sitting out there eating and looking around like he's a spy. Like that shit looked like a spy to me. Like, why aren't you up at the Belvedere? Why you not up there at the Belvedere with your people sitting out there looking around? You know good and fucking well you don't want no nigga chicken and macaroni and cheese. You's a whole spy sitting up here talking about reporting back. These are the people that's making the decisions in your community. The very ones that y'all don't think to look once or twice or 3 times at. I went and sat in that McDonald's up there. Now the McDonald's is a what you call it, independent owned McDonald's is bought by Morgan alumni, a black or African or somebody like that. They don't even give you free refills in that bitch. Yet they want you to believe they care when this is a college campus facility, food court type place. The prices should be a little cheaper. Y'all don't even want a motherfucker to get a free refill. So how is this looking out for the college kids? What's cheap over here? What meals can they get for $5, $10 if they needed to? What healthy choices do they got? It's a bunch of sugar, fried shit, fucked up shit over here, for real. But y'all want me to believe that this is set up for the betterment of the college? I mean, half this food is sit the fuck down and go to sleep and take a nap food. If I went in Georgia Peach and ate a meal, I'm not going to want to go to college and learn. I'm going to want to take a damn nap. That's dinner time shit. I go over there to the McDonald's. They got a plug. They got outlets. You know, I'm sitting in there. It's a white man just sitting in the way he's sitting, back against the seats. You know, back against the seats looking at everybody. There's nothing in there but teenagers, young college kids, and this white Viking ass, white supremacist ass man just sitting there with his back to the seat. Some of them be looking like bums and homeless. I even think they be spies. I think they the same spies that sit up there act like they junkies and shit on Greenmount so that they could come through, act like they buying pills and shit. Them junkies is informants, and now you don't see a soul out there on Greenmount. All you see is Open Works, which is a whole big experiment science center on the black community. You see a whole bunch of Hispanics that moved in and junky black people that lived around there. You might got some still people that lived around there, but it's not, I'm telling you, the hood, all that is gone. And we do want to improve. We do want to get better. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But when you don't include the culture of the main people that's there, you trying to erase us. So yeah, it's things that living in the hood, I mean, I like that versus living in the county or somewhere else is way more convenient. So a lot of those aspects is like they want to take out of it. And the reasons why, you know, you got people that's out here committing crimes and shit because you ain't got shit else for them to do. The same people that you say, oh, they out here doing this, that, or the other. What do they have the fuck to do? What do they have to do? And then the jobs that they would be able to get, if they could get the jobs, you got a whole bunch of Hispanics up in there. Y'all don't allow people to understand how it is to get there. These people come from broken homes. They get into the schools. The schools is fucked up. There's no intervention in these city schools. I've been in a city school when my son used to go to the city school. It's fucked up in there. Kids in the hallway throwing shit. I walked in his classroom. They playing trap music loud as hell. But he was like, that's how my kids learn. Granted, But it's almost like this shit is it's crazy. And then instead of like, people trying to figure out what these kids going through, it's like you try and get them straight in trouble. Oh no, they came in here angry, throwing trash cans. Did he have breakfast? Did he have a bad morning? Did somebody threaten him? Find out. There's no intervention. So you fail the kids. Now they can't get a job, and then you talk about them. They don't want to do nothing but stand on the corner. What opportunities did they have? What segue did they have from a young rough fucking life, city urban life, to the school to a promising job? It's by design. And then our community, we don't have things where we have we like creating opportunities because everybody want to shine, everybody want to take away, everybody want to not support people because they just like it's the worst shit ever. Like it's the worst shit ever. Or everybody want to be the queen or the leader or whatever, or they get their money and it's all about them and their family and all of this. That's cool, that's fine. Stay out our fucking face with that. Like, you feel me? Like, right now, we need people that's here to build blocks in the community. I don't care about your Fortune 500 shit. If it ain't going to support the community and the very principles that we had in it, and supporting mental health and confidence and structuring young adults to grow to holistic grown adults, then what the fuck do we need you in the community for? And it's a lot of people, we need to get this shit right. We need to get this shit right. It's so much. I know it might seem like a big thing, but I feel like a small start. Just one start, one foot in front of the other and go. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm just with all my frustrations that I'm talking about, all these things I'm going through, I'm still putting one foot in front of the other and I'm going. And everybody that is going to be with me, we going, trust me, shit going to get more potent. If you don't already, come to my TikTok, follow me on TikTok, is Eat Your Heart Out. I'm going to have services on TikTok that's going to be for men and women, separate services. For the women is more of building community, building business, and this model is going to help us produce different things like events and stuff like that. Okay. For the men is enhancement. It is confidence building. It is healing. I want to heal males and be able to help them become their best self. And women, I could do that as well, but it's still like the thing that I have with y'all. First of all, it's like the black. I'm gonna use this experience. I don't pay people no mind, but we went to BJ's. I was with my family, and it was a black woman in BJ's, and because it was like 6 of us, she profiled us. And she started like walking around. I didn't catch it because I would have put that bitch on. I would have made her feel dumb as shit. I would have recorded her, everything. Like, since you want to be, and then talking to the security that you probably fucking, you tell him go by the door. So when we go out, he by the door and everybody got a receipt, bitch. I would have made your black little dusty. It's always the little, you would have felt dumb as shit fucking with me. Y'all, it was by the grace of God that I wasn't aware until my sister and my mother was offended. And my daughter was talking about it too. They all noticed I didn't. It was by the grace of motherfucking God. Because your little black mud ass you would have been feeling sorry. I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, she profiled us like we was stealing. While you probably got old white people in there stealing, other people stealing. Now, granted, you do got the ratchet, degenerate ass motherfuckers that come in the store and steal, but have some discernment. You know what I'm saying? Have some discernment. Have some better observation skills or something, and understand when people just got children that's running around, nobody putting shit up there. Like, what did you even see that made you feel like that? So yeah, with the weird shit, the black people, y'all be that type of black people, y'all be the worst for the community. The worst. Y'all sit up there and stereotype somebody just because you feel like, man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all be the worst motherfucking self-hated, hatred ass, what you call it, projective people for the community. And I don't want those types of black people. Then I got black people that's just, waiting for me to drop ideas so they can take it and act like they not watching me. Y'all hoes never gonna have no, y'all success is not gonna go as far as you can throw a boulder. If you can pick it up and throw it, good. But when it comes to actually landing some link, you won't be able to, because y'all only here to steal ideas and to talk about it and to try to see if it'll work for you. It's not. Your host never going to be successful. And that's the thing. So it's like, come with a collaborative mindset. Come willing to learn something that you haven't learned because it's not your idea. Come with an open mind, understand that we got to build a community. If you come in with that mindset of taking pieces from the puzzle and running over here and try to build your own shit, bitch, yeah, that's why I'm the best buds I have. They'll be able to detect you. They gonna be just like me. I don't want nobody around me that's fake and fugazi. The best buzz I have is gonna be like me. So they'll be able to peep shit, see it, hey, she ain't right, he ain't right. And we going to exclude your ass. Like, it ain't gonna be, the cutoff game gonna be so strong. The security level gonna be so strong because we understand the fact of infiltration. We understand the fact that it's gonna be haters. We saw what y'all did to Black Wall Street. Then we got haters from the inside. So we understand what type of security we need. We understand what type of eyes we need to have, not just with our business. We understand that we got to be tactical people as well, because these people going to try to come to us in every fucking way, shape, and form. Whether it's poisoning our food, whether it's missiles, bombs, physical, whatever it is. Whether it's, like, we know all your tactics. We done seen them on Sinners. We heard about them throughout history, and we prepared for that. That's what I'm preparing my community for. All of those targets. And trust to believe that shit. We ain't going to be able to be knocked over. So I understand slow to build. I understand it's going to be hard. And that's why I'm ever so being consistent. The way that I'm speaking awareness and concern for the things that I don't like, I'm also breathing life, and I'm breathing silent cues, and I'm breathing confirmation into my best buds, so they'll be able to receive this in their subconscious, and they will be able to pick up on it and understand who the fuck they are and start preparing. That's all it takes. It's an activation code, and we are spirit beings, and we react through vibration, which is why they always try to attack us, which is why, my head, the ringing that I be hearing in my ears, I just heard that the ringing is, and I always thought it was from the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi be so strong, I can feel it when it's on and off. The woman said that is them sending them direct energy waves to your head, and it makes sense. My head was attacked since birth. Since birth, I fell off the bed. I would bump my head, run into corners of the wall, pass out. I feel like I don't know why I was born. When all of my life been tries against my life. It's so weird. But my mind, my memory has definitely always been targeted to the point where my shit shakes now. So it's these people always wanted my mind. That's the wealth right there. And when I realized the wealth in my mind, I'm like, yeah, nobody else got that shit. So I don't give a fuck no more when a person try to steal this, that, or the other. I will gatekeep and make it hard. But at the end of the day, I know your ship not going to sail that far. It's not the same. It's never going to be. The purpose is different. So go ahead, and do what you can do, but it's not going to work. And that's why everybody that ever try to mimic me, their shit never works. It done it, but it never transpired past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Okay. Maybe a one-time thing. But for everybody else that's collectively trying to build, that is the activation code that I just sent out. You understand that. But I see all the people out there, and I see why you guys come. I have event planners. Do you think I want to tell my plans or talk about all my plans, and I got event planners following me? I got hair braiders following me. They never said, "Oh, we want to see." I see what you about, so I'm not telling my shit. You're gonna have to either pay for it or sign up for something. So either way, I'm getting something out of it. You feel me? Pay for it, you do it. I'm not behind it still, so you still might not capture my vision if you don't understand where I'm coming from, because it's multi-level. It's not just, oh, I want this because I know it's gonna be this. I have reasoning behind my shit, and the reasons come together and they build a full thing. That's why I said an abundant mind is a creator, is a life former. You can never go in a place and it become desolate, because you're always going to add to that and contribute to it with your thoughts and your ideas. And that's exactly how I am. Whatever idea I have, it might even start off as a P, but even as I continue to expand on the reasons and then I think about the connections, I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be good. And I haven't even wrote it down yet. So it's like, yo, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And that's all I'm going to say. With that being said, peace. I'm about to go start my day. I got some other shit to take care of. And later on, I'll see you guys back for That's What Makes Us Tea.